Hello Habs Nation. A great Wednesday for all of us. In today's video, we're going to talk about the bombshell surprise about a great Ducks player. Check out all the details in this video. Check if you are already subscribed here on the channel, so you don't miss any updates we publish here about the Habs. Let's go to the video. Whenever a Francophone Québécois player becomes available, or is rumored to be available on the trade or unrestricted free agency UFA market, many among the fanbase and media demand that the Montreal Canadiens acquire or sign them. After 5 seasons with the Anaheim Ducks, left winger Maxime Comtois has parted ways with the team that chose not to tender him a qualifying offer. Because of this, the 6'2", 209-pound Longueuil, Quebec native is now a UFA. However, he is not a player that general manager, GM, Kent Hughes needs or should want to add to the roster. The 24-year-old, selected 50th overall by the Ducks in the 2017 NHL draft, is now looking for a contract. During a charity event, he spoke to French-language TVA Sports about the reason behind his departure. It's a mutual decision between both parties. I had a good start to my career, but certain things happened, injuries, that ended up putting me and the team on different wavelengths. When I sat down with my agent and family at the end of the season, I realized it was better for me to find a job elsewhere. Max said. Comtois had a breakout campaign in 2020-21, and led the Ducks in goals, 16, and points, 33. These aren't huge numbers, which points to how bad the team was at that time. But as a top-line forward, he produced well enough to lead the team. Unfortunately, Comtois has had a precipitous drop in production and role since then. During that same interview, he made it clear he is willing to play with the Habs but admits that Hughes hasn't called. The Canadiens haven't contacted my agent, Comtois said, but I have no problem playing in such a demanding market where the pressure is high. There are more than a few reasons why he could be a fit with the Canadiens. First, he is local. While many argue that language shouldn't play a role in player acquisition, and they're right, it is still a factor in Montreal. Second, he is in the same age range as the team's core group, who are all 24 and younger. Finally, Comtois is a big-bodied forward who likes to go to the net, and could help the team's power play. Additionally, the Canadiens are $3.5 million over the cap, but below the 10% threshold they can overspend over the offseason, and once Carey Price is returned to long-term injured reserve, LTIR, the Habs will have roughly $6.9 million in available cap space. This means that there should be no issues signing a player on a cheap, 1-year, show-me deal to prove themselves without hurting the team's cap situation. As a player known to be competitive and physical, Comtois still can provide offensive skills in a depth role. More importantly, he could become the team's spark plug by playing a hard forechecking style, finishing his checks, and playing a gritty cycle game, working to extend possession. However, he simply is not a good fit for Hughes' roster. First, Comtois has a problem with consistency, and still goes long stretches when he looks out of place in the NHL. Furthermore, the role he would fill, as a gritty spark plug, is already spoken for, and not just by Michael Pezzetta. Fans may not like to hear this, but Joel Armia, Brendan Gallagher, and even Raphael Harvey-Pinard are all used in this role to varying degrees of effectiveness. Yes, Armia is inconsistent as well, but it's no secret that management is shopping his 2 remaining years under contract at $3.4 million per season. Then there's Gallagher, who is paid $6.5 million for 4 more years. There is far too much salary already allocated to filling that role. And you, fan? What is your opinion about Comtois? If you think he's a good player, like this video. Check if you are already subscribed here on the channel, so you don't miss any updates we publish here. Click now on the video that is appearing on your final screen, and check out the news about player departure that surprised everyone. Until the next video, go Habs!